17 years old. That's all Alejandro Castillo was when he pulled the trigger on a crime so cold it shook Charlotte. Young, quiet-looking, but already on a path that would land him a spot on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives list, with a $100,000 reward hanging over his head. The story starts simple, almost ordinary. Castillo met 23-year-old Sandy while they were both working at a local restaurant. She was older, hard-working, someone just trying to move forward in life. Castillo, he was younger, impressionable, and soon the two started dating. But what seemed like a harmless teenage relationship would spiral into something dark. By 2016, things soured. Castillo owed Sandy money, around $1,000. Not a fortune, but enough to create tension. Text messages show the two agreed to meet on the night of August 9, 2016, in Charlotte. Sandy thought she was going to get her money back. Instead, she was walking straight into a trap. According to detectives, Castillo had no intention of paying her back. He lured Sandy in, then pressured her into withdrawing cash from an ATM. From there, the night turned deadly. Investigators believe Castillo drove Sandy out past the city limits, into a remote wooded area, a place quiet enough for what he was about to do. Out there, in the dark, away from anyone who could help her, Sandy was shot in the head. Her body was dumped into a ravine, left behind like she meant nothing. Afterwards, Castillo and his new girlfriend fled in Sandy's car, vanishing before anyone knew what had happened. At first, it looked like everyone was missing. Families from both sides, Sandy's, Castillo's, and his accomplices, all filed reports, not knowing where their children were. It wasn't until a week later that the truth surfaced. Sandy's body was found and identified, and investigators realized the nightmare they were dealing with. The trail led west. The FBI tracked Sandy's car all the way to Arizona, abandoned at a bus station in Phoenix. From there, Castillo and his girlfriend slipped across the border into Mexico, through Nogales. For 2 long months, both were on the run, until the girlfriend turned herself in to Mexican authorities. She's now back in North Carolina, facing her charges. But Castillo, he vanished into Mexico's interior. Agents believe he's hiding somewhere in Aguascalientes, maybe in Pabellón de Arteaga or San Francisco de los Romo. There's also talk he could be moving through Guanajuato or Veracruz. He speaks fluent Spanish, blends in easily, and has had years to disappear. The FBI has already charged him with murder in North Carolina and hit him with a federal warrant for unlawful flight. He's considered armed and dangerous. As Special Agent Mark Weingrad put it, this crime was horrific. Sandy was an innocent woman who was shot in the head. Even now, the Bureau is confident. They say no matter where Castillo runs, their reach is long, and sooner or later, he will be caught.